Now from downtown Minneapolis, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us inside beautiful U.S. Bank Stadium, the home of the Vikings. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Detroit Lions and the Minnesota Vikings. Tirico, along with Greg Olsen. Will Reichert will get this one started. Off we go from U.S. Bank Stadium. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And a nice run to start out. 6 yards on the first play of the game.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
On 2nd down, Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Open man, left side, he's got it. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8. That's going to be good enough for a 1st down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. The motion man is Raymond. On 1st and 10, here's Goff. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Goff's go-to guy, St. Brown. Amon-Ra gives the Lions a 1st down. They'll look to throw yet again. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. Throw on the run is complete. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback.
That is caught. Jameson Williams. Touchdown Lions. His 4th TD grab of the season. They find the end zone here on the opening drive, and Greg, they're able to do it in the air.
Mike, it makes you wonder, is this drive a sign of things to come? In this secondary, they had their hands full there. Are we going to see it repeated throughout the rest of this game, or are they going to have some answers on defense?
Lions 7, Vikings nothing. Jack Fox picking up
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Ty Chandler now to bring it back. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
I go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. They'll go play action here with McCarthy. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
They'll try again here, second and 10. First carry now for Ty Chandler. And some good blocking at the point of attack. I'll pick up about 7, and it brings up third down.
At the 31. That's a gain of 8. Brings up third and
2. Third and 2, and here's McCarthy. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Alex Anzalone. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to fourth down. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
first and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Goff going to throw here on first and 10. To the right side, that's St. Brown. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
He's made his presence felt throughout this opening quarter. They better figure out a way to slow him down defensively. Otherwise, he's in store for a monster game.
Second and inches. From the gun, it's Goff. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a third down. Here's Goff. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Now think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Up second and 7 at the 35-yard line.
From the 35, here's second and 7. Throwing, Goff. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
They need to get it to the 27. This is third down. To throw is Goff. And that is incomplete.
miscommunication there. That brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
On fourth down, that brings Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal. This one from 52 yards away. Bates' kick is good. The Lions will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
Take over first and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Here we go, set. Rocco 80.
On play action, here's McCarthy. Open man downfield, it's Addison. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
16 yards.
16 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Take off.
On first and 10, it's McCarthy. Get this complete, it's Addison again. And they run out of bounds. It's a good game. On first down, they pick up 7 yards.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Throwing on second down is McCarthy. And that is going to be knocked away. Incomplete. And with that, time has expired here in the opening quarter. Vikings football as we begin this second quarter. They begin with a third down and 3. To throw once more, here's McCarthy. He's got his tight end, Hawkinson. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. It's a gain of 29, and it's first and goal.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson, and it'll bring up second and goal.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Another one from the 5, second down and goal.
Ready?
Running from the pistol, it's Chandler. And this one blown up. Good surge, drop him. Loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line.
The idea here on second down is in the event you're unable to score, at least put yourself in a third and manageable goal-to-go situation. But now after taking a loss, it really changes their approach here, and I think on third and goal now, they got to put this ball in the air.
They'll look to throw for it with McCarthy. Out wide, here's Jefferson.
I'm an aggressive guy by nature, Mike, so whenever I get fourth and short in plus territory, I want to go for it. You're not going to win many games in this league settling for field goals. You have to capitalize when you find yourself in a position to score.
On fourth down, it's Will Reichard time for this Viking field goal. This about as short as you can get. Reichard's kick is good. And the Vikings are on the board. It's now 10-3.
It's always a little bit of a letdown when you find yourself
this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Laporta in motion. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. He's inside the 30. And he will score. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. That one is no good, not even close. He missed it wide to the left, and the score remains right where it's at.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Chandler now to return it. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. A run now for Chandler. He's inside the 35. And he will go all the way. Ty Chandler. Touchdown, Vikings. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series. They've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Record out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Khalif Raymond to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
On the return, the Lions take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The motion man is Raymond. Down the field, he's got St. Brown. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Goff to St. Brown for a big one. 32 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Williams in motion. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
To play in the NFL, you've got to have a short-term memory because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. And in this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
Picked up by the former Eagle, Isaiah Rodgers. He works free, right side. And he is going to bring this one back. The DB's dream, a pick six for touchdown.
interesting scene, especially after that last play. The key to playing quarterback in this league, if you're going to allow bad plays to lead to more bad plays, you're not going to last very long. So it's the value of, hey, can you win the next play? And then the play after that. Those are the guys that really make it in this league, and we're going to get a good test of it right here.
Reichel, good with the extra point. The Vikings score by a point here in the second quarter. Kicks this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. Goff to throw on first down. In the middle, he's got St. Brown. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion. A second down throw for Goff. A ball deep for the end zone. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw. But think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10.
20, 11, 11. Hey, 76, 76.
Here's Goff. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. They'll get 19 out of that play. First down, Detroit.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. That is catch number 60 for the season. So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
On second down, Goff. 2 minutes to play in a tight one-point game in this first half. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now third and 10.
20.
Now, Goff. He's got it about the 8. And the Lions are going to have a first and goal. He'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It's such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points, make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
Here's Gibbs. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal. Here now, 2nd down and goal.
What? 20.
Goff. To the goal line and in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game, and now 15 for the year. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. In this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Chandler now to return it. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Vikings take the first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
On 1st down, here's McCarthy. And that ball incomplete over the middle. He was looking for T.J. Hockenson on that one. That will lead to a 2nd down. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. Here comes the screen to Jones. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle 3rd of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Little play action here with McCarthy. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. Ty Felton, the intended receiver that time. And 3rd down coming up.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Raymond going to return it. He's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play.
Jet Fox to kick off for the Lions.
3rd quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Chandler now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Ready, set. Let's go now.
McCarthy now to throw on first and 10. That's to the outside. He's got Jefferson. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
21 yards.
That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
To the middle of the field, taken in by Addison. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 13 yards on that pass play. First down, Minnesota.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays. That was a good one there. And that sideline just cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. I frankly don't blame him. I mean, that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your teammates are dependent on it.
Throwing again is intercepted. A big hole inside the 20. What a time for a pick six for the defense. As the other team is trying to get themselves right back in this one, the defense extends the margin with the pick six.
Yeah, just a critical moment. You find yourself on defense, Mike, trying to hang on to this lead. And not only do you do that, you pick six them, and you're able to extend that lead.
Bates now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Lions will extend this third quarter lead.
Vikings 17. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Chandler now to return it. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Throwing here on first and 10 is McCarthy. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. It'll be a Vikings first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Working out of the shotgun, it is the pressure gets there, and down he goes. That is Marcus in there for the sack. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. This pass, right side, going to be caught by Addison.
Pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell.
And we've seen this throughout the entire game. Like, these receivers are having a hard time uncovering against this secondary. You force a quarterback to throw into a lot of tightly contested windows, it's going to end up in the wrong hands.
Hey, kill.
Laporta in motion. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 17 yards, the gain there. Good for a Lions first down.
And a Lions first down.
Once again, it's Gibbs. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion. It's a toss play. Left to Gibbs. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
Smith on the tackle. It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Laporta in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, it's gone. Is caught left side by St. Brown. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
A gain of 11 on
Down
the play.
at the 12. It's
Detroit.
1st and 10. Laporta in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he's trying to get around the corner, but will not. Brought down. That's a loss on the play.
Just a little too much east and west there for my liking. I understand what they're trying to do, getting the ball out on the perimeter, but in these early downs, plant your foot and get downhill. Great job by the defense stringing it out, and they're able to force him down for a loss.
Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
I can tell you from experience, Mike, that is going to be on his mind the rest of the week. It's one thing to drop a ball. That's going to happen every now and then. But when you do it and it takes away a touchdown, man, that stings. So we can talk short-term memory all we want. I can promise you, this guy, he's hoping to get another shot at it.
Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This, about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. The Lions will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
17.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Chandler now to return it. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Come on. Set. Hawk 7. Round
10, it's McCarthy. Open man downfield, it's Addison. And he will take this one in. 81 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Reichard, good with the extra point. And the Vikings get it back to within 9. Reichard out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. This taken at the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. We're off to the 4th quarter here on Christmas Day. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 5.
Shell. What? 120.
On to the 4th quarter, and it begins with a run by Gibbs. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
It's a loss of a yard.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
And he'll just have to throw this one away. There is nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. The Lions will punt this ball away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield.
First and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Throw here down the field. With ball incomplete.
A bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Let's go.
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. That'll be swung out wide to Jones. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. A pickup of 14 on that ball. 1st down, Minnesota.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Throwing on second down is McCarthy. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
At this stage of the game, Mike, you have to find that balance defensively between playing prevent and making sure that ball does not get thrown over my head. But how often do we see defenses just give so much space, so much green grass, that the offense finds a way to move down the field quickly regardless? So just continue to mix up coverages, but do not let them throw the ball over your head. I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
A 54-yard attempt.
And this one is going to run out of steam. This is short. It's no good. And this will remain a 2-possession game.
There's an old saying in golf, Mike, that when you're on the green, never up, never in. In this case, the ball's on target. It just didn't have enough steam to get there. Winds up no good.
Toss to the right. Here comes Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. A run here with Gibbs. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
This will be returnable from his own 15. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll run it here with Campbell. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 31-yard line.
From the 31, here comes a 2nd and a yard. Now McCarthy. That's swung out to Chandler. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup. But that is enough for a 1st down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defending every blade of grass and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
They'll run here. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
It's a gain of 8.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
A quick toss into the hands of Addison. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down. Here's first and 10.
At the 23-yard line.
To throw is McCarthy. Moving outside the pocket. He's going to keep it himself. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
They'll come up now for second down.
Go.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. A diving effort there, but he can't reel it in. It's incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And it'll be third down. McCarthy from the gun here on third down. He's got a receiver. It's Addison. And the Vikings are going to be set up with a first and goal. They're able to convert there on 3rd and 3. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. Forced out wide.
First and goal. The quarterback thinks he's got a shot to take this one in himself. I think he's just a little late in his reaction and decision to turn into a runner. Defense has just enough time to get there. They stop him short of the end zone. Second and goal. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Big play. 3rd and goal coming up.
Come on. Check out.
Now, this looks like a design run. And he's not going to get in. Tackled at the line. It'll bring up 4th and goal.
A loss of a yard.
So a win for the visitors, the Lions. And it will be a very Merry Christmas indeed as they get the victory on this December night. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.
Think they girls don't be. If you didn't know, they be better than us. One hand on his queen, left on the freak. He probably thought they wanted me. Shawty seen everything, and you know she got him beat. Cause her side ain't in the streets. She ain't the one to play with you. Her DMs, they be sliding like bass hitters. And mother fellas, they be seeing her work. You say you want an angel, then give her heaven on earth. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't. But I think girls better than men. And I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Yeah. She in Vegas, and Summer Lee with baller, she flagrant. Once a good girl is gone, she gone forever, more forever. And now she dog 'em out whenever. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't, but I think girls better than men, and I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Yeah.
the night. All the people that you see in the night, and all the dreams up into the light. The wind breezes the joker and the thief. I said,